okay? And we got to listen to everybody, and now the Obama White House says, if anybody's against the health bill, tell us here at the White House. Why do they need, don't even get me going on that. But once again, the same Obama people are Bush people. They were both funded by Goldman Sachs. They're both benefiting Goldman Sachs. And all the people behind the scenes, Goldman Sachs. Why is this bankster thing still coming? About every 100 years. So get ready for the greatest depression, not a Great Depression, but the greatest depression, brought to you by these banksters who, by the way, are also eugenicists. And as a thought, I've got a last thought for you. Remember, you paid twice interest on the money created in also when they lend you the money. But here, throw it up for them. Let me read to you the jobs that your children can get employed with, because this is now an opportunity in America. If you go to monster.com or you go to military.gov, okay, and you look up, there's new jobs available. And let me give you the job title for the National Guard. Corrections Officer, Internment/Resettlement Specialist. You may think I'm kidding. Internment/Resettlement Specialist. When in history, at least the history of the United States, have we interred people and then resettled them? Has that been a good thing? What are they planning? Is this the whole flu thing? Oh, we're going to have the pandemic? So just as a thought for future employment, that's right, your children can be corrections officers, internment and resettlement specialists. Maybe they're going to resettle your children. Maybe they're going to resettle you. Maybe they're going to inter you. See, now Obama's got what? Preventative detainment. That's lovely. So, just as a thought, you know where the future jobs will be. And we've had a couple shows, and you know all this stuff about the banksters and how you're paying twice. I brought $2 bills, special ones, by the way. That's a whole other story. We'll get into another time. For you, things you have to go home and think about and understand. If that's the future employment that our government's creating, and banksters are stealing from your grandchildren, have you seen this happen before? Has it ever happened in history? Are you going to allow it to happen to you and your family? I wasn't joking. Those jobs are available. That's what they're looking for. Now remember, they build camps. Kellogg, Brown & Root, a subsidiary of Halliburton. Oh, that's the last vice president guy's company, huh? Okay. Meanwhile, they're getting ready for a pandemic. So what you should do, you should call your state senator and say, you know what? I oppose this Massachusetts pandemic law. It's S2028. That's right. Call Lou Kafka. Okay? Call up your state representatives and say, you know what? This is wrong. This is way wrong. We're not thinking. Something's wrong here. I want you to start thinking. I pay you to think. And I pay you to represent the people. So yeah, and the other thing too, don't forget, Ron Paul has a bill out there called H.R. 1207. He now has more than enough sponsors to put it on the floor. Over 250 of your congressmen want to audit the Fed. You should also. It's time for us to take on these criminal, globalist, bankster, eugenics people, okay? Because they're not going to help your children. They're not going to help your future. And I'll tell you what, they sold out your republic. So God bless this republic. And down with those globalist banksters. Time to wake up, viewers. And come on the show and tell me what you thought. Thanks for watching. You watch The Real Story, and have a great night. Hey, I almost forgot. I've got some 9/11 Zen for you. Remember on 9/11, the buildings perfectly collapsed in their own footprint? Yeah, and Building 7, that other building that had all the SEC records, that collapsed perfectly straight down, symmetrically. Well, let's take a look at other building failures and also other demolitions, so you understand that, boy, who's covering up for what? Yeah, who are the real criminals here? And how much have they sold you lies? Were you lied to before this? Did they lie to you about the bailout? Did they lie to you about the weapons of mass destruction? Have they lied to you about the Patriot Act? Did they lie to you about the Military Commissions Act? Did they tell you they were building FEMA camps? Have you been keeping in touch on what's going on? Do you want to maintain this republic? Or are you just going to go Obamanoid? That's the question. Thanks for watching.
We like it a lot. You know why? Because we like it when big stuff falls down.
On Monday, Good Morning America brought the house down with this video that fell flat on its face.
Sometimes things just don't go as planned. That's what we have to call this. Take a look at this planned implosion of a factory in Turkey. Not supposed to go over like that. Almost hit another building. That's not good. Rolling over like that's just not according to the plan.
gone, man.
Question is, will they kill untold millions as they did in the last century? It is not the elite cockroaches that determine that. It is you.